morning, everybody. Back from the weekend. Forex market situation update, guys. Dollar versus the Japanese yen. We have to talk about this one. We've been on top of the dollar Jap for the past, couple of weeks or so. We've been very fortunate. We've been able to catch the move all the way to 110.41. Knocked off that target and the 65 too. Got out. Took a break probably for a day, and then right back in, turned around, flipped over, and chased 109.77, which was knocked off on Friday. So yeah, that was a really nice ride, back and forth, round trip, as you may call it. But we're not done with the dollar Jap. Otherwise, we wouldn't talk about it, right? It's not just about bragging, about the way we were handling the dollar Jap. But it's also, of course, about what's going to happen next. We feel that we've dialed in on the dollar Jap, and we're definitely we feel that we can catch the next move. And I've already talked about it before, right? Because if you remember, the big picture strongly suggests that price action should eventually reach 108.28 at least, not to mention going beyond that point and take the previous low around 107.45, right? That was the potential right from the get-go. Having said that, we also acknowledge the fact that price was trading sideways in a lower case trading range, meaning a smaller, lower cycle. In this case, the short-term cycle. So we had no problem basically going against the trend, so to speak, just to catch that quick move, which we did. But now we feel that that little intermediate trading range that we were dealing here with is done. And I'm referring to the black system, to this formation, to this back and forth exchange. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're basically on the sixth leg right now. Sixth leg usually is the last one, is the one to break out and to set free. In this case, it's a consolidation phase, and we think this move that we're looking at right now, leading to this point, 109.42, is going to continue until it hits 109.21, and then it's going to drill through, not like the last time it did, which was a false breakdown. This time we think it's going to be a legit breakdown that's going to lead price action to basically merge with the higher cycle, right? With the medium-term cycle, which again, we believe it started to trade downwards about a few weeks ago, right here. Right here, that was the turning point when price action was shifting from an upside trend to a downside trend. The upside trend leading to that tipping point was more consistent, right? The downside move had been pretty wild so far. It's been very noisy, a lot of back and forth. It was, anything but a consistent move. However, it doesn't mean that we cannot catch the rest of the way, right? So here's the game plan. We're gonna pull the trigger now, getting into a small size position because we cannot start strong as long as 109.21 is still kind of standing right below and presenting a strong support. So we need price action to be able to cross over, and once it does, we can come back and load up the position. So we're gonna start off with 5K right now, and we want to see price action just continue, continuing drifting downwards until it hits that 109.21, and then we'll watch very carefully, right? I believe price action is not going to have any issue crossing over and heading straight to that 108.28, which is, by the way, going to be our primary target, right? One last, the last angle I want to show you on the technical situation here is the monthly chart. Check out how price action just spiked the hell out of that 110.14 level, right? It was trading above that level for quite some time now. It's showing us that big spike, and I believe that that's just a strong sign. The price action, even though was trying to cross above 110.14, it was unsuccessful, and it's probably not going to try that again. It's going to continue straight to that lower section here, 108.28, as I've mentioned. That's our primary target. All right, guys, so yeah, we're back on the dollar JPY. That didn't take too long, right? Initiating another bearish campaign, in this case just a continuation of the previous one, and let's see how far we can take this. Anyway, there you go. Dollar Japanese yen needed to come back, give you the update. We're going to continue to talk about the pound versus the US dollar, so don't go away.